If you tell me choose between you and Carnival, I go miss you.
It's the red light district.
That's right. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, babe, can you hear me? I have something to say to you, and what I want to say.
Your song Can't Talk to You. Which for me is, I ain't gonna lie, is one of my favorite songs that I've heard. Nah. When I tell you that, to me that song good.
Yeah.
That is a top level song.
Yes.
And I went back and listened to your older stuff.
Yeah.
And I could hear the progression to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this song is a top level song. This song is a big song to me. And you're moving in the right direction.
Right. Give thanks.
Who did you work with to produce that song?
Right. So this song, and this is a weird thing too. So big up to Kevon, big up to Corey. Same full blown. I've been knocking on Kevon's door. What I mean lying to you, in 2024, probably about 10 years now, probably more than that. I would be messaging him on Twitter. I don't know him at the time. Hey, what you seen? What you seen? And you know, until like, you know what I mean, he like a reply, he reply again, then we start to kind of build a relationship until he actually give me number and that kind of stuff. And so First Time Love is, no, Can't Talk to You is a kind of sample from First Time Love, the chorus.
I heard it.
Right, so I took the chorus from First Time Love and I brought it into this, and then, so what happened is that I spoke to Corey, Kevon, and then we had a meeting and I let them hear some of the songs I have. And they like 3 songs in particular, that being one of them. And we wrote the song, 3 of us wrote the song. Myself, Corey Hart, Kevon Hart wrote the song, and they produced it as well. It was times where I was kind of wondering, should I go by somebody else, as in like to add flavor to it. And I was like, but I can't let these like my brothers, and I had to believe in them because they believe in me. And I just left it. And we have Can't Talk to You. Even the artwork, I was gonna go by somebody. I like, yo, Kabi, I can't do it for myself. Yes, I go on my journey, and I can't try to take. And the artwork is I do it myself. And I just asked a partner, Travis, to just fix up the fonts and these things. And we had a big up to Nikolai as well, Nikolai Green. He's I think he most of the time is record voice. He did the mastering and mixing of the song. Okay. And that kind of thing.
It was good. I mean, the song make it onto Julian's promo.
Yeah. And big up Julian.
Yeah, big up to Julian's promo.
I actually know him too.
Yeah.
Julian's another one that believed in me since 19 or long. Yeah. So a lot of the times, so I even mentioned this to a lot of the times, I think one of my biggest downfalls in the past. So one, I'm a kind of shy person until I become, so I'm an introvert until I become an extrovert. I'm both. So most of the time I am shy. Even when it comes to sometime with performances and things, it's because I didn't have the confidence understanding my song and understanding if people will appreciate the song. Right. So I had to learn that. That is one. And I remember Julian always believing in me. But the problem with me in the past is that I would start then stop. And every time you stop in music, you have to start over. Okay. Because I draw an example, like for instance, me and you might be good now, and things pop in, the music going good, and then me and talk to you 5 years, and I come with you and just shove a song in your face. You didn't talk to me 5 years, dog, boy. You just want me to just push your song? Like, we good, but we ain't that good again. You know what I mean? I have a different vision now. So I had to I had to learn that. And one of the reasons why I did this song this year is that I told myself that, yo, Kabi, I just want to do this song. It's not even about the song becoming big. If it, whatever, I just want to do it. Once I do it, then I know that this is what it takes for me to go forward. Because if I didn't do it now, I wasn't going to do it again. I was just going to give up on that whole music artist thing. Because it's hard, eh? It's real hard.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Trust me, it is. I mean, like, I remember it at times and things when I perform at a younger age and thing, and I find the performance was real shit, or the thing was shit, and I leave and I go home crying and things at a younger age because it was so bad. Yeah, boy. So it was that. And that's one of the reasons why I would start, stop. So this also goes back to another point that is important to mention. This is why you have to have a team. If you don't have a team, you're wasting time. Because there will be moments when you don't feel like doing it. You feel, I am sure Marshall and all these big artists at times, Drake, all these artists don't feel like doing shit at times.
Yeah.
But the team will be like, yo, you gotta do it. You gotta give up.
Yeah, you gotta have good people surrounding you to motivate you and push you forward.
Yeah.
So who's some of the people on your team?
So the thing is, I don't really have a team. So it's only this year I really realized that. So one person I big up, like as I said, big up Darius. Because I remember when I had this song, even little while when he just passed here, he was like, you really need a song waste, right? And then I was like, good music don't waste. And he's like, you're right, good music don't ever waste. And when I was doing it, he believed in me and my song more than I believe in your own song. Gotta tell you.
It's be like that sometimes.
Like to tell you. And it also made me understand I have to believe in my shit. If you don't believe in your shit, then better just stay home and plan peace. Yeah, better because it don't make sense. Because if you don't believe in it, how do you expect the masses to believe your product and you don't believe in your own product?
Yeah, they will feel it.
Yeah, you will know. They will know. And that is why I said also it goes back to the video. When you do the videos and you know it, and also for me, because I think that's a gift of Full Blown and other writers, they write the song like if it's you wrote it. But if you are not feeling your song from inception, then you wouldn't be able to portray that in video, even in your vocals and all these things. So it is important to be into your own song because it just wouldn't work. Just don't work. And I remember that happening a lot. I remember I did a song before and I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the song. So I hated singing the song every time. And I had to sing it because I had to have a repertoire. I can't just go up there and sing one song. But I hated singing the song. And it's my song, but I hate singing it. Yeah. Listen to myself, and I hate watching myself. Oh my God, boy!
I don't like to see myself in pictures.
Is that Sagittarius or
videos?
Is that Sagittarius?
No, Scorpio.
I'm a Sagittarius. You born in December?
Nah, October.
Okay, I hate hearing myself, boy. Like, oh shit. So that was my problem growing up in a half. That is why a lot of the time it took me so long to record because I don't like listening to myself. I would take me with a cassette tape and record over like, shit, what is that? Oh my God, that's nonsense.
Yeah, and I feel it because even with this, I just go back and watch it. I just constantly rewatch my interviews and stuff.
I do that.
And I hate how my voice
I don't do it at all because I don't like how it looks. And I'll be like, but it's not a song in real. I actually sung a little better, but blasted things not doing me no justice, boy. God damn it.
I feel you on that.
But that's what I was just telling Clint here is that when you have a team, just like Burna Boy, I listen to Burna Boy because I want to understand what went on with Burna Boy and his journey. And he was saying that they were going on tours with the boss and nobody was getting paid yet. And I'm saying that even when you start the vision, if people part of your team, we're not talking about you're going to a producer. Remember, there's an external entity. You got to be paying them the money. Yeah. But your team, at first, should understand that we ain't have no money. So I am basically trading your time right now. Yeah. But as things improve, then money will come because everybody on Burna Boy team, trust me, I sure you didn't even know one of the backup singers is that Trinidad.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was told that one of the backup singers for Burna, I'm not sure if it's true, but I was somebody tell me is that Trinidad. Yeah, and that must be why they came to come the second time trying to be able to came to it twice to be one in Trinidad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just if you find somebody who believes in your vision, and where you're trying to take this thing and could see that you'll make it somewhere, and they're willing to sacrifice their time until all they make it. I mean, it might be hard to find that person. And
I think when the journey now starts, that's why we go back to the melting. Some person have to understand that you may have to be 2 and 3 roles. For now. And as persons come along, you will realize I might have this person that better, as an example, videography or taking pictures. So I don't have to do this again. You do this. And then always a whole team effort and thing.
Yeah, I mean, that person might come along somewhere along
along the line because remember, I've also learned in life that real people do real things. And that statement, I can't remember who sing the song, but that's a true statement. If it is you're singing shit, then I assure you nobody's gonna believe in that shit. But if it is you're singing something that is of substance, that's person somebody believes in, then eventually people believe in it. And I remember listening to the guy that did I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I can't remember his name. Guy with big beard. He was saying that you have to believe in your own stuff. You have to.
Yeah. Like just like in any art form, like just like fine arts, like painting, drawing. You gotta believe in your work.
Yeah, have to.
Yeah, I used to do graphic arts.
Right.
I never used to like anything I did.
Oh,
people used to be like, "That looking good."
Yeah.
Yeah. You have it there. Yeah. I used to be like, nah, I'm looking like shit.
Not looking
like shit. So, any artists, whether it be soca or any genre, dancehall, we can stick with the Caribbean because it's a Caribbean show that you want to do future collabs with.
Collaborate?
Or you see yourself doing collabs?
I think one of them, I really like Patrice as one. Sometimes when I hear beats, for some reason, I just try to think about writing a song for a female, and Patrice is the first person to come to mind every time. For like probably a year now, I've been trying to do that.
Yeah.
Just so I don't know why. I don't know why. When it comes to other artists in the Caribbean and thing, I like Sean Paul. I like what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, boy. I like Conscience. For me, I like persons. I like that. What to say, but that's similar to my kind of style. Yeah, because even myself, I'm still trying to find myself. Because I think that was part of my journey that was missing, is that I don't understand who KAHBLIS really is. And if I don't understand, people won't. Yeah. Well,
I mean, eventually, your style might shift and change a little bit, and you'll fine tune it to where you're like, this is me.
Yeah,
this is my identity.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll get there. Yeah. You'll get. I could see the talent.
Right.
Like I say, I see the progression, and I believe if you keep going, you will get there. Any future goals, aspirations? You have any music that you have stood up that you?
Yeah, it's a real song. So one of the plans this year was supposed to do the song for October Carnival here, and then we will see what happens, and then maybe we'll release one now for February. But then obviously coming back into the music, realizing that music is not cheap. It is expensive. And I really want to do a music video. And then after I realized, my advice to anybody, even if you can't do a music video, at least do a lyric video.
Right. Yeah.
Because just hearing the song does not do it alone. At least that's what unless it is you hire shit luck with them radio stations, that just doesn't work. And also too, you need visual, because people now need to understand what you're really saying. But sometimes they don't. It's a real song. I thinking Buna, I really my wife was just laughing all the time, like, you saying the wrong thing.
I don't even know.
I think I'm saying the right thing, and she's like, no. But I think visuals and these kind of things, that's important.
Yeah.
They're really important.
Yeah, visuals is definitely add an element to it.
Yeah. And so then my goals is, I think I have other songs. I think ultimately I would like to have a song, like if I do October Carnival, I would want to have one after for the Trinidad Carnival, if you want to put it that way. And then as Carnival done, I want to always have music going, because the thing is, for me, there are so much sides of everybody. Not every day you feel to jump up and whine. Right. Sometimes you might go through a thing and your girl leave you and you feel to cry. A song will connect with you then. Or sometimes you might just be overwhelmed and real happy you get a promotion, you want to just be wilding out. You must win some money because you play with and you want to just, YOLO. So I want to be a kind of household name where you constantly be hearing music. Like how artists have an album and these kind of things. I just don't think I just don't want to be it's October Carnival, I need to go and rush and record a song.
Right.
Yeah.
And soca music now is a all year round thing, because it has so much different
carnivals. Yeah.
In the world now.
Yeah.
And all them artists be traveling all times of the year. Yeah, it's a all year round thing. You know who, to me, is that type of artist that you're talking about?
Right.
Who very versatile, and she could probably do more than one genre.
Right.
Nyla Black.
Right. Right.
Nyla Blackman. I used to watch videos of her before she started singing soca.
Right.
And she have that kind of talent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is something you could attain to. Like I say, you put in the work.
Yeah.
And
the results
you will get
come.
there. So we expecting something for you for Tobago Carnival?
Yeah, so so my aim now, as I said, this year was just to understand different things, the music part, the business part of it, understanding how the music is, because as I said, I think the last time I sang a song, I think it was like 2015 or something like that. But one of the reasons why I also stopped, I want to also be part of the writing process.
Right.
Because I don't, for me personally, I don't just want to depend on a writer all the time. I want to be able to create. And I think if I create, at least this is a story in my head, if I create, then I will appreciate what I create.
Right. Yeah.
So even if it doesn't have to be me alone write the song, but I want to be part of the writing of the song. Right. And I remember doing songs in the past where I was not part of that. I just given a song. And I pay for the song and that is it. And then after I hear the song, I still questioning myself. And I remember telling myself, I remember one of my friends from one of the up the islands, Jamal, and he gave me a song, but I liked it, but I don't love it.
Gotcha.
And I told him, I said, I like the song, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to be spending that money and then living in regrets with the song. I want to know that this is it. Yeah, I like this. I feel it because I am part of it and that kind of stuff. So for me, Carnival, I have other songs, and also I kind of think you kind of had to go with your vibe too. At the end of the day, once you happy, I think eventually everything will connect. So my aim is that when it comes to Tobago Carnival, and I'll say this to artists as well, don't wait until September to do your song. You should do it before. Because remember, October right there, how the song will get time to play. And that kind of thing now. So my aim is that, I just sitting back now, but the aim is that, let me just say, I want to start to go back and record from since all June. And put things in place so that October, because I think I learned that from Irfan. I think Irfan used to do that. And most of the artists, they would record their songs long time, because remember, they're having a lot of shows. Their voices come and go. When you're doing that recording, your voice ought to be at its most crisp. Because remember, this is what you're going to hear every time. If it is a miss and hit with the performance, I could have the backup vocals backing me up. But if you're recording, you had to get it right. So, it's to get that stuff out. And another song that I wanna do. The interview cannot catch me off because why did I didn't think about music in like since October? I mean, like my music. Yeah, I haven't thought about. So even we sitting down here and you just said like "Car Talk to You," I didn't even remember that's the name of my song because I haven't thought about music in a while, because I would leave it and then come back to it to see how it feels. If it still feels genuine, if it still feels real, that kind of way, But yeah, there are songs that I have there. In the kitty to do, and I always want to kind of tweak it, and I learning more producers and things. I have a partner producer in Jamaica as well, a guy named SOS. Yeah, he did some big songs for Conscience and thing, and Coffee album and that kind of thing. So yeah,
good things, man. Good things. Well, I personally think you had the talent, and like you say, you're learning the business, so you're able to navigate a little better from when you first started.
Yeah.
Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. I want to hear more songs coming out from you, Jack.
Yeah, that is the aim. That is the aim.
And shout out to all the Tobago artists. Don't feel discouraged. Just do what you have to do.
Yeah, you have to. You have your car, give up, boy, because it ain't easy. I tell you, and I'm sure a lot of Tobago artists could attest to this. It's not easy. You feel like you're doing your best and it ain't working out. But it's part of the journey, and it's okay to like reach out to other artists, boy, the thing ain't working out. And sometimes other artists might know that, boy, what you're doing there is good, but that's not the right way. And that kind of stuff. And as I say, you just have to believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, and eventually it will work out. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but eventually it will. And as I said, you had to invest in your craft. So like for me, I have a mic system. I My wife bought it for me, and I haven't opened the box yet. But I'm glad she bought that for me because it now encourages me to have to record.
Right.
Because one of the reasons why I wanted, I would hear beats and I would get ideas, but I don't record them. I'll put on my phone and then maybe not. But I want to actually have it so that I could now hear myself, be comfortable with my own voice. Because I think why we're not comfortable with our own voices because we don't really hear it enough.
Yeah, right.
And as time progresses, because I'm sure plenty of artists hated their voice when they first hear it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then after when they hear it all over, people actually like my voice. You know, my voice isn't so bad.
Yeah,
and that kind of thing. Because I remember at times I would hit up some of my friends at voice note, and they would be like, "But you have a real good radio voice." And I might just be something like, you know, like today's. I might just be something basic, but they like, "You have a good radio voice."
Yeah.
On the road.